Welcome to the social space. This is the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, the whole wide world. I said universe on take one.
Yes.
This is take two of this show.
That's right.
Hey, real quick, our sponsors, we've got KAUZ, of course. We have News Talk 1290, which is under the Town Square Media umbrella, and that's where we air the audio version of this. I don't know how the drawing segment from last week's going to go on the radio. But and then also Impact Signs. They're our new partner, and they've got a real cool, they've got your logo you designed, this logo right here is right outside the High Line there. I'd like people go take pictures outside of that and send them to us at hello@Team Hager. How about that, Jackie?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Eric Crosland. That's Jackie Hager. Out last week, out this week.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the show early, because I just couldn't miss this show.
That's right.
It's kind of near and dear to everyone.
It
in
is.
Texoma.
You've been talking about Texoma Gives a lot lately.
Yes.
It's important to you. Not as important to Andrew Bell. I don't know. I'm just making that up.
It's not true.
Sorry to pull him under the bus. He was telling us early, and over here, this is Leslie Schaffner.
That's good.
And he was telling us earlier, yeah, he doesn't care about Texoma Gives.
Well, I'll get his donation before I leave today because early giving is underway. So yes.
Leslie, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your title, real quick, before we get going?
Well, I've been called a lot of things, but at the Community Foundation, I'm the president of the Wichita Falls Area Community Foundation.
Okay, awesome.
You know, Leslie, the Community Foundation is vital to this community, even outside of Texoma Gives. You guys do such great impact for this community. Tell us how Texoma Gives began through the foundation, and what year are we on?
This is year 5.
Okay.
It's hard to believe that it's already been 5 years. The very first one was in 2016. And so we are looking for great things. It's kind of a little anniversary, small anniversary year, so we're looking for great things this year. But it actually was started when one of our board members came with the idea of a giving day. Giving days around the country had been growing for a bit, but we didn't have one in this area. And so this was a great opportunity for the Community Foundation to step into a space that was not filled by anyone else. So because we serve a lot of donors who have funds at the Community Foundation, and because our funds go to nonprofits, it was the perfect marriage between the two, and that's how Texoma Gives came to be.
That's
And so, Leslie, over the 5 years that this has been going on, how much money has the community raised?
You know, that's been an exciting number. You know, you never know when you go into something like this, you know, how long will it take it to kick in and become something that people are excited about. People are scared sometimes of new things. In 4 years, we've raised over $4 million, $4.1 million, in fact. So the last 2 years of Texoma Gives, we have been over that $1 million mark. So that's what pumped us up to that 4.1 million. So.
And out of that 4.1 million, how many nonprofits does that help?
Well, that's a twofold answer.
Okay.
The primary answer would be we have over 200 nonprofits that sign up and participate in Texoma Gives. And that is for North Texas and Southern Oklahoma. There are about 24 counties that are in our service area that sign up for Texoma Gives. But how many nonprofits it actually helps is, I think, much broader than that, because it puts a spotlight on the work that nonprofits in our region do. And so, you know, I may be aware of certain nonprofits that are right in my area, and then because of Texoma Gives, you go out on the website and you start looking around, and you might find other organizations that match up with your particular interests. And so they get donations from people there and in that manner. But then it also, because it brings a spotlight on nonprofit organizations, people start, I think, looking around them more. So they will start to see other nonprofits that may not have even been a part of Texoma Gives previously, because we have new nonprofits that sign up for the first time each year.
That's cool. One thing I heard that one of the nonprofits told me was Texoma Gives kind of guided us to be better at what we do, get our website better, our social media better. So I would bet that there was many more gifts that these nonprofits received besides just money.
Oh yes, it is. We, for the organizations that sign up, we have trainings on social media. We have toolkits that they can go out and utilize for everything from social media to how to write press releases, how to set up donor matches and challenges, all kinds of tricks and things that you don't think about unless you do that on a regular basis. And each year they get a little more experimental and try things a little bit new. And when it works out, they're so excited because challenges is a great example. We started really putting a push on challenges last year. And so somebody would say to their favorite organization, I'm going to give you $100, and I will match any donation that's made up to $100. And so the organization can then put it on their website, and as people go on and they start looking at who they want to donate to, they can say, oh, if I give $25 here, it's going to be matched with $25.
Yeah.
So the organizations get really excited, and so I think we'll have a lot more challenges.
You know
this
what
year.
I noticed though, when I go online to give, it makes me want to give 25 to this one and 25 to that one and 25 to that one, which I think is a good thing because everybody gets a piece of the pie.
Yes,
you know?
It is. And you know, we have a couple of years ago, well actually last year was the first year, we lowered the minimum donation to $10.
Okay.
It had been $25, but we had gotten some feedback that there were a lot of people that wanted to donate, but $25 was just a little bit of a stretch.
Got it.
And so we didn't want that to be a barrier. And so we moved it to $10, crossed our fingers, and hoped that it wouldn't affect, you know, the donations that came in. And we were up last year.
I was going to say, I bet it went up.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did. And so, yeah, I love where we live because people here have such big hearts. And Texoma Gives is a great place where we see that actually in action for 16 hours. And I love it.
I know
You know-
oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. One of my favorite things is about Texoma Gives is that on that day, you feel like a pulse and a heartbeat of our community.
Good one.
And you can, you know, whether you see it on social media, whether you see it on the news or whatever, it gives you some sort of feeling like we're all working together to share, you know, with our community.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
that's-
cool.
I think I was saying something similar to that. You know, you watch the news right now, and there's areas of the country that are just at each other. And
Yeah.
here in Wichita Falls, it seems like we all kind of have each other's back, and we're all trying to work together to make everything better. Speaking of which, Leslie, can you talk a little bit about the community impact of Texoma Gives? Like, how does it affect outside of just the nonprofits, just the community in general?
Well, I think it impacts our entire region. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, there are 24 counties in North Texas and Southern Oklahoma that participate. And for some of these rural counties, it is very difficult for them to raise money, particularly in COVID.
Sure,
I mean, this has
yeah.
had such an impact on so many organizations and how they raise money. But it has done a lot of things. It's raised awareness in our community. It has raised resources in our community. It has also put a spotlight on donors. I think people that have expendable income and even people who don't are donors. And so everybody can be a part of something like this, and you can be a voyeur in a way, like I mentioned earlier also about going out and looking around to see what type of organizations there are in the community that you have a pull to, a draw to, that you want to support. And so the benefits are immense. And one of the things, we had the opportunity to go and visit with the City Council a few months ago about COVID. And a lot of times people think of a nonprofit as separate from a business. They don't think of it as a business, but it is. Supporting the nonprofits in our community is supporting small business. And I would argue that some of the nonprofits in our community are large businesses because they have budgets that are in the millions. They pay payroll.
Yeah, they have employees. I have so many friends that work for nonprofits.
They do.
Yeah.
And so the nonprofits in our community are huge economic drivers.
Yeah, people don't think about that.
Yeah.
Gosh, Leslie, thank you so much
You
for
bet.
being here.
Thank you.
We're out of time for your segment, but we really appreciate you. I got to talk to you later about how to get on that list. I'm starting I'm starting my own.
Oh,
nonprofit.
really?
It's Eric Crossland's Home for Wayward Single Middle-Aged Women. Just take y'all all in.
Good luck with that.
Nothing creepy about that.
I don't think it fits with the Texoma Gives.
I want the real needy ones. All right, so we're going to take a break. Denise Moffett's going to be on when we come back. Thank you again, Leslie, for being here. We'll be right back with more Social Space.
Falls Truck Center has parts and is quickly becoming the go-to provider for big truck parts for every major manufacturer on the highway, including thousands of in-stock OE and quality aftermarket brands. With over 45 years combined experience selling and locating those hard-to-find parts, Joseph and Jack are on standby and ready to assist you with any repair project. Need service too? Falls Truck Center can get you in a bay and back on the road within hours, not days or weeks. Come see us at Falls Truck Center next to Flying J. Call us at 940-64-PARTS.
Hi, welcome back to the Social Space Texoma Gives edition. Once again, thank you to Town Square Media, News Talk 1290, our partner there, Impact Signs, KUZ. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
I'm Eric Crossland. Who we got over here? Go.
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 There you go. There you go.
Make another lower
Yes.
And who we got over here? Gone.
Just
Gone.
Just Andrew.
Just Andrew. Do you
No,
have
that
nicknames?
would be Brittany. He's gone.
Oh,
Dang it.
Brittany is gone.
Yeah.
Does anyone have is this daddy at home?
Huh?
This daddy from the 3 girls?
Oh yeah,
Four
Yeah.
girls.
Just Dad.
And what are
Okay.
you to your dogs?
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah. Yeah. And to my right, Denise Moffett. Any nicknames, Denise?
No, we'll stick with Denise.
She's sticking on the safe side.
You're the
yeah.
chair of Texoma Gives.
That's right.
So is that a position or people come sit on you? I don't understand.
Well, I'm lucky enough to corral a great
Yeah.
committee. It is definitely not all that I do. So Leslie is a great help, and then I have a great committee that does all the hard work, and I just get to take the credit for it and come and talk to you.
Oh, awesome. Fun.
Denise, this year Texoma Gives is on September 10th, which is a Thursday.
It is a Thursday.
But I heard through the grapevine that you can go ahead and just start donating now.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can start right now by going to the website, texomagives.org, and you can start looking at what nonprofits you want to give to. There's over 200 there to look at and learn about. You can look at them according to a category, what you may love, if you're into animals, or if you like little people, or big people, or old people, or the hungry, or whatever you want. You can look at categories, or you can look at specific names. So it's a great place to learn a lot about our nonprofits.
I agree.
in
I
town.
think giving to nonprofits comes from your heart, and everybody has a passion inside of them that speaks to them on where they like to give their extra hard-earned money.
I wonder if anybody's ever given, because $10 is the minimum, and there's over 200. So for 2,000 and something, you could give to everybody. Has anyone ever done that we know of?
Not that I know of,
Challenge.
but I hope
Texoma.
someone does. And there's no upper limit. You can just give
Right,
and give
yeah,
and give
yeah,
and
yeah,
give.
Hey, wait a minute. I really like that idea.
Uh-oh.
So here we go. Somebody listening.
Yeah.
So $2,200
Yeah. What about
would
giving?
give $10 to everyone.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Someone could do
Come
that.
on, somebody listening.
That would
Yeah.
be awesome.
Just text me, call us, and say, I take that challenge.
Yeah, we'll give you some shout outs on this show.
Love it.
Okay, so speaking of which, some of these, I hear we're still on COVID-19. I thought it was COVID-20 now.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
COVID 48. How much more important due to COVID is Texoma Gives this year? I heard maybe this is the only fundraiser some of them are doing.
Yeah, it's really, well, we all know it's impacted all of us.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
who could even fathom what we're living through today a year ago? And the nonprofits have been on the front line just as much as our doctors and our nurses and the grocery store workers. I mean, they're seeing the direct impact that's happening with COVID-19. Their clients are increasing, but yet because of the restrictions in COVID, they don't have a way to fundraise. So they're no longer having their galas or their dinners or the way they raised money. And their volunteers, which used to help, can't even really volunteer anymore because of the COVID restrictions. So they're really strapped, and this is the one way. It's the perfect way to give. You stay at your house and you get on your phone or your computer, and you can be socially distanced. You're just fine. So it's really important this year because there's so many nonprofits that weren't able to fundraise like they normally do. This is their one big time. This is it.
You know what, with homeschooling and a lot of people remote learning and kids are on their computers, what a great exercise to get your kids on that day, to get
Absolutely.
their, whatever is in their piggy bank, because the minimum give
$10.
You could give as low as $10.
Absolutely.
That would be a great exercise to do with your kids on their laptop.
Love it.
And you guys affect nonprofits, let's see, in Texas and Oklahoma?
We do. There's actually 24 counties that are included in our area, North Texas and Southern Oklahoma. So it's an area that we're covering.
So we're going to do a little challenge here as well.
Uh-oh.
You know, our team. Well, I mean, our
Push-ups.
team. No, we're
money's on Andrew.
We're gonna play it. Yeah, we'd lose that one. This one here. But we're gonna allow each one of our staff members.
Yeah.
To give $50 and to really say who they would give their $50. At staff meeting the other day, we were asking around the conference table, and that's part of it, why somebody wants to give to Salvation Army, and the next one to the Burke Burnett Senior Citizen Center, and the next one to Backdoor Theater. That's so great.
And then you
Yeah,
sit there and you go, oh, that's a great one. And then you go,
Yes.
oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah.
But I love their reasoning behind it too. So minimum give, you can go as low as $10. So we need it more than ever.
Absolutely.
You can give now, texomagives.org.
That's right. That's right.
Great. I say we are in, guys. We
Yeah.
need that, by the way, we still need that $2,200.
Love it.
There we go. Come on, somebody watching has to do that.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
All you have to do is text my cell phone and say you're in.
Yeah. They have to do that to
No, but you know,
He's like, I don't want to give the money, but I have Jackie's number. Dang it.
but it can't be that. I mean,
Yeah.
many of you watching know my cell
Oh, she'll
phone
give it
number.
out right on the air right now, won't
I
you,
will.
Jackie?
I will.
Yeah.
940-631-7999. Text me right now and tell me you're in for the $2,200.
Yeah, and if you're
Come
ready
on.
to sign up for Eric Crosland's Home for Wayward Single Middle-Aged Women, my number, no, don't give that. Well, thank you so much, Denise. We appreciate you being here. Was there anything we missed? Is there
Yeah.
anything we need to cover?
No,
Okay.
nope, I
Well,
think
we're
it's
going to
great.
take a break as the taping of this show. We're not 100% sure what this third segment's going to be, but we know it's going to be about Texoma
Yes.
Gives, and probably all the crew back here, maybe some of the folks you don't get to meet back here a lot. We're going to be telling you where we're going to be giving your money in
Yes.
some sort of creative way. I don't know. We're going to find out though. So we're going to take a break. Thank y'all so much for being here. On behalf of Leslie Schaffner and Denise Moffett, Hayden Gershner back there, we've got Andrew Bell, Jackie Hager, I'm Eric Crossland, and this is the social space. But don't leave though. All right, we're gonna go bother the boss up here, and we're gonna go see what everybody's giving their money to. I'm giving mine to Backdoor Theater. How much money is it, Jackie? What's going on
You
here?
know what? Every single one of our team members are going to give a crisp $50 bill. They get to pick their nonprofit.
Oh, this is fun. So we're gonna go around the office?
Yeah, we're going to go around the office and ask them.
Let's go.
Who are you going to give yours to?
Backdoor Theater.
Oh, yeah.
I got a lot of lovely people that work there, and they just had that flood.
I know they need it. I'm giving mine to Faith Mission, Catholic Charities, and I'm going to squeeze in some base camp Lindsay.
Okay.
Let's go ask the team.
Yeah.
$50. But you can give now. You don't have to wait.
Oh. The website's on the bottom.
Taylor, who are you giving your $50
Taylor
to?
Weaver.
I'm giving my $50 to the Archer Public Library.
Oh.
Go Archer County. Love us some Archer County. All right, guys, I'm coming your way. So, let's start with you. Who are you giving yours to?
Faith Refuge.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm giving my $50 to the Burke Burnett Senior Citizens Activity Center.
All right, that's from Killer Meg. Y'all better. This is the new girl, Emily.
Hey, I'm giving mine to Salvation Army of Wichita Falls.
All right.
Gosh, I like the Salvation
Thanks,
Army.
new Brittany.
Thanks, Nick. I know, we miss her. She was great at her job. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
there's the set. Who knew?
Hey, here's the creative. We'll start.
Christina.
Who are you giving your $50 to?
North Texas Rehab Center.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
a great one. I think you have a connection there.
There's
Mine is going
Kaylee.
to the North Texas Veterans Relief Fund.
Nice.
Hey.
There's Summer.
Summer.
$50 will go to the Ark of Wichita County.
Nice.
Ark is a great one.
Abby.
Hey.
My $50 is for pets low cost spay and neuter.
Oh, that's good.
Good pets. Every pet.
Peyton, him with the hard T.
My $50 is going to the Wichita Falls Area Community Foundation.
Okay.
That's a great
That's a good
one.
Uh-oh.
My $50 is going to Big Brothers Big Sisters in Wichita County.
Oh, that's a good one, Hayden.
That's a good one. Sliding it right through there.
My $50 is going to Hospice of Wichita Falls.
Nice. We got Andrew over here. Did we miss Andrew? Last but not least.
Can't miss Andrew.
So my $50 is going to my boy Jason Archer with Young Life Wichita Falls. Did so much for my life. So here you go.
Awesome. That was everyone.
Who's your $50 going to?
Back door. Oh, yes. I thought you were asking me. All right. Perfect.
There it is.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Hello team, welcome back to another edition of Shepherd Speaks. Today I'm joined with Chief Master Sergeant Dina Mosley, our Wing Command Chief, and I'm Brigadier General Kenyon Bell, here with the 82nd Training Wing. And today we get to spend some time with our Explosive Ordnance Disposal Team, our EOD technicians in the preliminary course. And this course is run out of the 366 Training Squadron. We're really excited about the changes that have gone on in this particular curriculum. The adjustments that we've made have really set our team up for success after they complete the Phase 1 program here and then head off to Eglin Air Force Base. We've been at this a really long time trying to make these fine adjustments so that we can set our team up for success down at Eglin.
Yes, sir, and one of those changes that they did was they partnered with our local community. So they partnered with MSU, Midwestern State University, and their students got with our instructors and they came up with a physical plan in order to make sure that our students weren't hurting themselves, to kind of cut down on the injuries that they were having here at the prelim course. So since they've done that, they've been able to save the Air Force about $2.6 million in avoiding injuries for our EOD students. So we're certainly proud of our partnership with MSU right here in Wichita Falls.
And those types of partnerships make a big difference, not only for the combat capability we send out, but from a human standpoint, we don't have individuals hurting themselves as they're going through training. Now we get to hear from an instructor as well as a student. Our instructor is going to be Staff Sergeant Justin Smith, who hails from Ohio. And our student is Airman Basic Walker Rowland, and he hails from Florida. And I'm going to tell you the excitement that both of these individuals have for their career field. One who has been in the career field for a while and one who is just getting started. So we hope that you'll enjoy listening to them as they talk about their career field. Then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about EOD.
I think my favorite part about the EOD community is just you have family everywhere. Everyone knows someone at some base, and you're never going anywhere and just being a complete stranger. So this is the preliminary course, and it's designed to just kind of make sure that the students are going to be able to grasp the concepts and the knowledge flow and the rate of which they're going to be, expected to learn things here, as opposed to the much faster pace at Nav School EOD. My favorite part about being an instructor is getting to kind of teach the students things that I've picked up over the years throughout my career and know that I'm helping shape future EOD technicians.
What made me want to get into the EOD career field is the mission that an EOD technician has, whether it's getting rid of dangerous ordnances, stateside or overseas. I've been in EOD here at the preliminary course for about a month now. I think something that came out and surprised me, I think every student here, we come in with expectations. Sometimes those expectations of you are a little bit higher, like the pace of the course. You have to adjust to the pace for sure. You can kind of prepare for it, but you don't really know till you get here.
So this course of instruction that we put our technicians through is intentionally rigorous. About 150 days of training between both here at the prelim course and what they go through down at Eglin. But this is necessary. We want them to be as well prepared as possible for the challenges that lie ahead for them out in the field.
Yes, sir. And you know what? One day, these airmen may be put in harm's way to go out and dispose of ordnance that was put there in an effort to harm us or try to hurt us in some kind of way. So we absolutely appreciate the opportunity that we have here at the 82nd Training Wing to train these individuals and get them started in their Air Force career.
So this team out here in the EOD course gets us excited all the time. This is an all-volunteer force. You have to want to be in this particular career field, and you can understand why. And then the other thing that is really important about this team is that there is a high attrition rate. So you have to be the best of the best to be able to make it through. And we want that in our EOD technicians. So today we want to thank our leadership team out here in the 366 for allowing us to come and spend some time with them. Squadron Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Hughes, and the Superintendent, Senior Master Sergeant Richard Aguiar. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining us today for another edition of Shepherd Speaks.